Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow. As you can see here, I'm just hanging out on top of the Cinnabar Island Gym. Just chilling out here. No problem. Just walking around. Might be wondering how I did this. So, let me show you. Also, no cheating device. It's very important. Alright guys, so the way I got on top of the gym in Cinnabar was using a walk through walls glitch, and to do that you need to get a poison Pokemon, and preferably one with fly. You don't have to, but I recommend having fly. And we're gonna head to the Safari Zone gate, because that's where you're going to initiate the glitch, essentially. But you do need a poison Pokemon, that is very important. So once you have that, you'll make your way here, you'll go in. The only downside to this glitch is that it does cost $500, but I mean, come on, it's $500. It's barely anything, honestly. No biggie. I will say though that using this glitch, you're going to lose half your money because eventually you're going to black out. So it's good to spend all your money so you don't lose any. But honestly, later in the game, you'll be able to have a good access of money, and I'll show that off. Don't worry. So you're going to go in and then leave, and then it's going to ask you leaving early. And then you're going to say no. And then once you go back in, you're going to save. Just to clarify, you're going to go in, you're able to walk around if you want and whatnot, you can keep track of your steps, but then you want to try and leave, and after you try and leave, just say no, then save, and reset. And you have to reset, you can't use a save state if you're doing this on emulator, and I should mention this works on cartridge, works on virtual console, and it even works on emulator, so that's great. So you're going to walk in here, and the dude's going to be like, welcome to Safari Zone, even though we just walked out of there. So, yeah, you're going to deny that and leave. As I mentioned, a good spot, or I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but you're going to want to fly. And I prefer Viridian City, because there's a nice ledge, and that's what we need to get to, is a ledge. And I'll explain that when we get there. And another good spot to do it is like the south part of Fuchsia. There's that ledge near the Pokemon Center, you can do that too, if you don't have a flyer. But I prefer here, because you have emulator, you can just speed, because you have to waste out those like 500 steps if you don't do it within the Safari Zone. So this will take a little bit of time. The important thing is to keep your Pokemon alive that's poisoned, because you need it to die at a certain time. you need it to faint at a certain time. I don't like saying dying. But you're gonna sit here and waste out your steps, occasionally check the Pokemon. I think it's good to have a relatively high level Pokemon. Not high level, but just to where you don't have to constantly heal. I think it makes it a little bit faster. And use some super potions. And I would start saving whenever you feel comfortable, because if you if you go through and your Pokemon dies before you can finish the rest of the glitch, you're screwed and you have to restart. So it's good to save it periodically. Just keep going back and forth. Waste out the time, pretty much. It's nice. Fortunately for me, I was able to kind of deduce when it's going to happen, since in my test run I was able to see like what HP my Fearow was at, so it's getting pretty close. I don't remember the exact amount. Actually, never mind, I do know what it is, I'm pretty sure. I don't know the exact amount of steps, because it's count here. So, let's see. Alright, so 1, or not 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So every 4 steps, you take poison damage. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Let's see here. So 1, 2. Alright, I don't know when the PA is gonna call, but I'm pretty sure it was 15 health. Let's step once, twice, third time, jump. Didn't work. Oh, it was 13, not 15. My bad. Okay. So I kind of spoiled what I'm going to do there, but that's okay. So you want to get to the point where the PA is going to call you when you're right next to the ledge. Let's see here. Okay. Jump. Okay. I now have a good idea. Using you get poisoned, or you take poison damage every 4 steps, you can kind of calculate when it's going to go. Let's see here. I don't remember. Miscounted actually. So we'll take poison damage. I'm going to save. I don't remember if it's 2 steps or 3 steps. I guess we'll see. So 1, 2. Okay, it was 2. So you don't have to do it when like you're one step away. You can if that's what you want, but as long as you know when the PA is going to go off. So I'm going to do this, go over once, because I know that's one step and then 2. And since ledges count as 2 steps technically, once when you're in the air and you hop it and then when you land, the PA interrupts the animation and you're just kind of hovering there. So yeah, time's up apparently. Our game's over, even though we weren't in there. And now we're just hovering. There's some weird characters there. Got like a 9 and like a mirrored 9. It looks like an E to me. But yeah, so the guy has no idea what has happened. But now you can see we're walking through walls just like that. This guy's funny. It's like, oh hi, is your first time here? No. Sorry, you're right here. And that's something I like to do. Is like stand on top of the guy and replace him. It's like, oh, I'm working behind the desk. Alright. So all that's left here is essentially just waste out your time, your HP on your Pokemon. Because if you try and leave even through the door, since you're walking through walls, you'll actually walk out of bounds and your game will crash. I don't recommend it. So here we go, Hero Fainted. How to usable Pokemon, and boom. And what's nice about that is we can go to the overworld. So as you can see here, walk around, walk through stuff, which is pretty neat. And I'll show you. It's really not that hard how to get to the gym, but I'll go over there and show you. There are a couple things you need to know about this though. I'm walking over here because I want to avoid wild Pokemon battles. It's okay to go into Pokemon battles, wild battles, it won't interrupt you, but trainer battles, don't do that. That'll take away your ability to walk through walls, so you don't want to engage any of that. And same thing goes with entering doors, and of course cave entrances, like down there, those technically count as doors, so don't go in those. Let's see here. You don't want to go too far out of bounds, because your game will crash. Like, I'm pretty sure if I walk up, the game will crash. If it doesn't crash when I walk up once, it might crash when I walk up again. Either way, you don't want to do that, because I've heard evidence of that with like corrupt save data and you lose your files. So I also recommend save stating, which reminds me, I'm gonna do that right now. And yeah, look at this. These pillars like disappear. It's weird, because like they're supposed to be there normally, but I think if they come off screen and they're back, I don't know why that happens. I think it's just because of how if you come in through here, they just disappear. As you can see here, I'm showing it on the gym roof, technically. But I am going to save state, just in case something bad happens. I highly recommend doing that if you're on computer. Because if you crash the game on, like a cartridge or virtual console, you'll actually have to redo the glitch. Because when you load back in, you won't have your powers anymore. You walk through wall powers. So that's not terribly good. So we're going to head up here. I probably could speed up a little bit just to get there a bit faster. You gotta be careful though, because seriously, going out of bounds too far will crash your game. And I haven't had it personally, but I saw someone say they had their game data erased when they walked out of bounds too far, so something you gotta watch out for. I'm gonna show off a couple cool things you can do with this. Just gotta get to those places. Of course, you can hang out on the Cinnabar gym if you want, but that's not too fun, honestly. What's really fun is this over here. So you can't enter doors, any door you want, because you can walk through walls. It will deactivate the glitch, but if you ever want to just, like fight Giovanni early, you can do that. You can go in here and just fight the gym, no problem. I don't know if you're like denied, if like you don't have all the badges. Like, I don't know if, I actually didn't check to see if Giovanni's in here or not, but I'm not going to go through here. Someone can tell me if he is in here. I want to say he is. I don't see why he wouldn't be. But the issue is, watch this. Once you come out, it says the gym door's locked. Throws you off the ledge, but then you can't walk through walls anymore. So, yeah, having a save state really helps. So, yeah. Next thing on the list, over here. This is really cool. Check this out ahead of time, because I was genuinely curious for myself. And I was surprised as hell when I saw this. So yeah, you can just bypass this, but look at this. I guess the game just didn't expect you to do this, because it's messed up. I guess you're supposed to warp in here, and that causes the tiles to load properly, but if you don't warp in here, the game just... It looks like a glitch that I'll do later, but essentially it's called Glitch City, and I will get to that soon, don't worry, but you'll have effects similar to this. But this is a relatively stable version, if you will. I don't even want to tell you this is a Glitch City. I think it's just corrupt, like tile corruption, since the map isn't properly loaded. Oh wow. What the heck? Whoa. Whoa. That's weird. Huh. Okay, but if I go over here, it'll reload it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's just some weird map corruption that will happen when you go into an area you're not really supposed to, I suppose. Now we're gonna speed back over here. I don't want this video to take too long, but at this rate it might take a good bit. There's an effect I saw doing a test run of this, and I really want to show it off because it was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm getting there. So something cool that I think is cool anyway. There's just a random tree up here. It's like just some little thing. I'm afraid to walk up. I think if I walk up I might crash. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's just kind of weird, this little area right here. And there's actually another one on the other side of the forest. Check it out. But first, as you can see here, this is actually like really similar to that. So I guess they just kind of copy and pasted it. But there's a little area down here. I don't know if that door works. I don't want to try it. You know, I'll save a state and try it. I doubt it works because you're not really supposed to get there normally. Yeah, okay. But yeah, anyway. There's grass down here, and you totally can encounter stuff down here. And it's nothing special, it's just the Pokemon that normally appear on this route, but I think it's kind of cool. You can totally fight them. Just, I don't know why they did that. It might be because, like, this is like a tile they use in the game or something, and they just copy and pasted it. And, like, there's grass on the near the ledge down there, so I wonder if, like, down below, like, towards the Viridian entrance, so part of me wonders if, like, oh, that's the reason why it's like that. Because, like, this almost looks identical, so I'm sure that's the reason why. If not, I am clueless of why it's like that, but thought it was pretty funny. Show it off a little bit. And I gotta be careful over here, because there's some trainers that didn't battle. You gotta kind of maneuver around them. But when you walk through walls, it's pretty easy. And trainers won't see you when you're in a wall, so you can just walk right by. I definitely would avoid walking through walls as much as possible. I know it's kind of sad because like the whole glitch is walking through walls, but there's like certain ones you can, and a good example of that's over here by Mount Moon. So you can just cut through here, no problem. It's like such a small area. It's funny. Head on over here. Yeah, it's just random trainer up here. Sometimes I forget she's up here. So the next thing I'm going to show you, which I think is pretty cool. Oh yeah, so yeah, if you come on the route this way, the guy doesn't show up right away. Looks kind of weird. I'm going to save here. And just like the Viridian Gym. Huh, that's weird. Just the different color up there. Anyway, you can actually just go right in here. And if you have the correct HMs, you can totally just go get Mewtwo. And yeah, and then you can come back out and then fly away if you want. You can totally get Mewtwo really early. I'm pretty sure he's there. I don't see why he wouldn't be, but I hadn't gone in and checked. I would recommend somebody checking and confirm, but I don't know why he wouldn't be there. I'm assuming he's there the whole time. It's just you can't get in because that guy's blocking the way. But I can't say for certainty that he's in there because I hadn't checked for myself. But I'm pretty sure he's in there. Another little minor thing is like you can see like the weird like tile over there. The water. It's not like there's not like a ledge or something connecting the water or coast, if you will. Gonna speed up over here. There's more instances of that over here. The water over there. But something cool about this is you can get in Bill's backyard. You can just chill back here. Not really able to do that normally, but yeah. Nothing terribly special. I'm actually just going to load my state because it's probably faster than walking back down there. Now the next thing on the agenda is heading over here. This route's also a bit tricky to navigate normally, but when you walk through walls, it's pretty easy, obviously. Okay, I think I neglected to mention it, but this guy up here is really important. he is also another long-range trainer you need for a glitch, and I don't think I said that yet. So if you haven't fought him yet, good. If you have, not a huge deal, but you will miss out on a glitch because he is, I'm pretty sure he is like the only long-range trainer you can do that glitch with. I will show it off at some point, just haven't got there yet. Let me go up through here. Head on down here, power plant. It's so cool, you can just walk right through here, no problem. Oh, spoilers, sort of, but yeah, just come over here by the power plant and chill. If you didn't have surf yet, which I technically don't, so it's pretty cool. What's even cooler is you can just completely bypass Rock Tunnel by doing that. Head over here. Now, here's where I got that weird effect. Let's see if I can get it to show off here. So I kind of froze in place there, which was odd, but so far this is playing out how I want it to, so let's see what happens. So head on over here. Try and stay out of the water because I really don't want to have any. Oh, okay, well, I'll just encounter something immediately. Okay, totally. Great. That being the case, I'm actually going to go back up here. I have a theory about what's going on here, sort of. I just want to make sure that this effect will happen because it was hilarious when I first saw it. I'm going to come back up through here. I don't know if this is what triggers it. I have no idea why, if that's what triggers it, but that's my theory. Let's see. Oof. I don't know. I might reset to a state and cut it, because I want to make sure that I can get that to work, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be kind of sad. Oh, well. If you have a good eye, you might have noticed, but this damn slowpoke kind of ruined it. Yeah. So you guys might have seen it. I will go back and try and show it again. But doing this off screen, it wasn't that bad, but now it's being a pain in the ass. Okay, here we go. Yeah, when you freeze like that, partially like you stop in place, that's how you know you're kind of like in the right mojo, if you will. But check this out. Just another red chilling right here. And another one right there. I don't know why, but it just like changed the sprite of all the trainers on the overworld. I don't get it. I don't know why. But what's most hilarious is look, the Snorlax is me. Like what the heck? I'm just gonna save a state here. Like, just funny. And here, I'm actually gonna. He looked at me. But I believe. Whoa. What the heck? Oh. Huh. Well, now it's the old man. That's weird. Okay then. Huh, I didn't see that off screen, so that's pretty cool. That's funny. It makes me want to talk to one of the trainers over here, because yeah, these trainers are also, it's just me. Oh, a wild battle. And as you guys might have seen, a wild battle kind of reverts them back. I don't really know why. Maybe it just resets the overworld. I could totally see that. But I do believe, as you saw there, I froze in place. It resets if you do that. Oh, well, never mind. It didn't reset Snorlax. Yeah, there we go. Did it not reset? No, I guess not. Okay. Whatever. Well, either way, it kept it on this route, which is nice. But that's about all for this part. Just want to head over here. Some trainers aren't affected. I wanted to show that off too. Like this guy's sprite especially doesn't seem to be affected, but like anybody else usually changes. Navigate my way over here. I don't want to get any trainer battles. Yeah, something else I wanted to show off really quick. It's kind of silly, honestly. I'm gonna save here. Also, another warning: don't walk to the left of this guy, because if you do, it will trigger the kind of the event of saying you don't like the ship has sailed. And if you do that, you kind of get screwed. But yeah, you can just kind of chill out down here. But if you walk too far, you game will crash. Don't recommend that at all. But yeah, that is about it for this part. It's a pretty awesome glitch though. You can do some pretty cool things with this, and I was hoping to get to the Elite Four, the Indigo Plateau, but sadly you can't do it because you get blocked off from the guards. I forgot to mention that and also show that off, but the guards will also check your badges when you're there, but I only beat up to Erica so far, so I won't be able to go past like the 4th guard, for example. But I bet if you beat all the gyms, you could probably go up through there and completely avoid Victory Road if you didn't want to go through there. So you could use this to bypass Victory Road. So that's something cool you could probably check out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.